Hey everyone, my name is Spencer Balke, and this is your week 4 solutions video for our Power BI Workout Wednesday 2023 initiative. So this week we're going to be working on building an area chart or a couple different area charts using the data set from the Back to Viz Basics challenge from the Tableau community. So if you go here to the Back to Viz Basics, it's actually week 1 of their challenge. So that's where I went and got this data. And what the data shows is mortgage rates by week for both 15 and 30-year fixed rate mortgages. And so that's what we're going to use to build our visualization. So how I stumbled upon this is I actually saw a viz by Yasushi, and it was as part of this challenge, right? And I saw it, I go, oh, you know what? That's pretty cool. I think we can make something pretty similar in Power BI. And so that's what inspired me to do this viz. So I'm going to walk you through on how I created these two visuals right here. And so let's flip over to Power BI. And so first, I put the text in here that I'm going to use as my titles. And that's, fairly simple by inserting a text box and formatting appropriately. But then what we're going to do is we're going to click on the area chart, and I'm going to create my first chart, which is going to show my 15-year and 30-year fixed rate uh, mortgage values by date. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this to the x-axis, and then I'm going to put the 15 and 30-year values here on the y-axis. So you can see those values right there. And so one little trick, I'm going to actually just rename this in here so that you can see that the legend changes. So I'm going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fix this title a little bit. So 15-year day. There you go. So that's pretty easy there. And now to get the colors, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the format and then lines and come down here to colors. So again, if you go visual, lines, down to colors, now I can format each one how I want to. And if we look back at the end result, this is like a dark blue and this is like a gray. So we're going to do that again here. So we're going to go, say go here and then, oh, I'm sorry, this is the gray. Oh, I think I got it reversed from the original. Hold on. Yeah, the dark blue is in the background. So the background is the 30-year. So let's do it like this. And then let's do this guy like more transparent. So let's do less transparent. There you go. And that works. So you can see the lines and see how they relate to the visuals over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I just do a little Control C, Control V to keep some of the formatting. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the difference between the two. And so I created a little DAX calculation that took the difference between the two. And so I'm going to bring that as my values here. I'm going to get rid of my old ones. Now you can see this is the chart, but I did want it by week start, like start of the month, the first week of the month. So how I did that is I actually create two calculated columns. I did end of month and then a month start. And so what I did, or this should actually say start of month, sorry. So start of month for the date. So this is going to take the first date of the month. And in our case, since the data is weekly, it's going to take the earliest date in the month. So you can see here we have January, February. These are all saying true right here, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do month start, and it's going to say, is my start of month calculate column equal to my date? And if it is, then it's going to return true. not, it's going to return false, right? So you can see that this January 3rd equals this start of month date equals true. This date is Jan 10, but doesn't match this, so it's false. So what I can do now is I can go on this visual, go to my filters, and I can take this month start filter and just filter on that visual and click true. So what that does is it allows us to kind of bypass some of the complicated DAX that it might take to do this. And I just used a filter. So now what I can do is I'm going to lock the filter to my end user so my user can't go in and change it. I could even hide it if I wanted to. This would make sure that your end user cannot see this filter in the filter pane, but I'm going to show it. I'm just going to lock it so they can't mess with it. And now I have our report that we were trying to build. So there you go. I did want to say thanks to everyone. This is my last Workout Wednesday solution video. I appreciate everyone's participation. Thank you so much for participating in these. I hope this video and this whole initiative is helpful. Appreciate all you guys and have a great day.